ain't gonna lie. But see, me, I like to feel like I'm a different breed, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure my dude
So
back on. If I gotta do it, I'm willing to do that. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So,
so would you,
I mean, shit happened.
so would you take care of him?
Yeah, that's my husband.
Okay.
He take care of me.
Okay.
He take
That
care
girl,
of me.
that woman that went and got married. She said, "Forget that. She want her man." That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. She done went and got married. So, bam, you'll take care of him, right? All right.
Mhm.
Okay. How much time on that clock?
We gonna get this wrapped up. Not our conversation, but what you just asked about that clock. Oh, we gonna get that wrapped up as soon as possible because
Yeah.
we got a whole household, so we gotta
Mm.
we not wasting no time over here. I don't know. I see how other people do, and it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't better than nobody. I've been in depositions and all of that and everything. I did some things, but me personally and him, we're gonna step. We gonna do what we gotta do to make sure shit keep rolling because we got 3
Hmm.
girls
Mm.
and a dog.
So now, would you say that the fact that you are in charge of that clock, that
Mhm.
you are now taking the lead?
What you saying? I'm in charge of the clock. Am I taking the
Does it?
lead?
Is it safe to say that now you are in the lead? You are now the leader.
Right.
If
Um.
that happens, that makes you the leader. If you get to decide how much
Right.
time he got to get it right.
Right. But see, that's the difference between. That's why I say it depends on the people and it's kind of the situation because my situation is different. You know, I'm married, so even if I'm taking the lead, I mean that's cool. He might be in the lead 3 months later. Like even before we weren't married, we just came in there like that. Like sometimes I do 70, sometimes he 30, sometimes he 80, I'm 20. It's never been 50-50. But it's consistency though of working together and
Exactly.
being a partnership.
Exactly. Now, one last question, right? One last
Mhm.
question. Why do you think it's tough for a lot of women to allow a man to lead? Like, why do you think? Like, what do you think the real problem is? The root of the problem.
The problem
When there's a
is,
woman who won't
I'm
allow
about to tell
any
you.
man to lead just because she has her own house, car, job, she makes good money. Why do you think that automatically comes with, oh nah, can't
All
nobody
right,
tell
so
me
it's
nothing?
like four. I just thought about 4 different things. I'm gonna say because I be
No,
forgetting.
you
So I'm
good,
gonna
you
start
good.
with the last one that I remember. No offense to none of y'all, but y'all brains wired different than a female. Like I seen it. I get angry with my husband about certain things, but then if I go around a group of people, it might be strangers. They might be different nationalities. I just pick up on similarities. You
Mm.
know, just similarities. Like I said, no offense to nobody. Like recently, I was in a large group of people. We was on a trip. So I'm like, all right, we ready to leave. So you know, they got the little line to get off the ship and shit. And I'm looking around and I'm like, God damn, all the husbands mismatched. It ain't just me. I said, he Mexican, he Indian, and y'all all looking like y'all fell into the damn laundry thing, put on whatever and kept it stepping with all the wives laid matching and stuff. I mean, I ain't saying y'all ain't dirty, but y'all just wired differently.
Yeah,
I see what you're
So
saying.
yeah.
so sometimes it seems like females, you know,
More put together.
no, no, they
No.
definitely ain't. And they all progress at different and learn to know themselves and like know what not necessarily what they want, but just know their self and stuff like that at different ages. So a lot of them ain't even got to that the understanding yet. And it take different ages. Some people I'ma say it seems like they don't never get the shit. I'm thankful for myself. I ain't even get like how I am now till I was like 26. I'm 37 now. So I ain't even get there till I was like 26. Before that, it was just all over the place for me and I'm a female. But then it got to the point where I had to, self evaluate.
Mm-hmm.
I had to self evaluate. And when I did that, I decided that, you know what I'm saying, certain things that I didn't want, not in a man, but for myself in my life. And then, so I chilled. You know, I had my big whole phase, big fine hole, all of that. Then I chilled. So I'm chilling, doing my thing, working on myself. That's when I put, you know, I gave the person who had shown interest in me for a while, but I wouldn't give them a chance. I gave that person a chance. And they stepped. They weren't even where they was at now. You know what I'm saying? They was at a different level in their life too, but they still stepped, went to provide things that I needed. Even though I could provide, I had my own apartment, I had my own car. You know what I'm saying? My daughter was taken care of. I only had one kid at the time, and all of that. But it was different things that I needed, which was just like my leadership was just like for somebody to come in my life without me having to ask or really tell them about big things that I needed that I didn't even really know I needed. And that's just to, learn how to, be more calm and look at things different way. He ain't sit me down and explain it, but it took for me to kind of like listen and, you know what I'm saying, get to the point where don't forget, get to the point where I actually was willing to listen. Because it took me, I'm going to say, we've been together for 7 years. It took me 3 years for to even getting a chance. Then it took me, after we started chilling, it took me 3 years for to even realize, oh my God, this is real. Somebody actually loves me.
And
Somebody actually loves me.
did you?
But every dude, that's what I said, depending on the person, every dude ain't willing to put in that work.
Nope.
And you know what?
They gonna
I'm gonna say
slide.
this though. I'm gonna say this though. I think that a lot of men aren't willing to put in the work because of how much work it is. That how much work some of these women need done on themselves, to
Yeah.
where they have never posed the question and found the answers. You see how you had to go through this at 26, 27, you started
Yeah, that's
doing
what I was
this,
gonna say.
taking
It
your
took me to
a lot of
self-evaluate
a
for
lot
the
of
universe
a
that they
lot
even
of
come to.
people have not done that yet.
They haven't, and
And some
it's
of them,
sad because
and hold on, give me 1 second.
go ahead.
And
I'm sorry.
a lot of them try to do it once they get in a relationship.
And
Like
that's backwards as hell.
like their partner has to pose these questions for them.
No, it start with self. It really
Yep.
do.
So,
And then when you do get in, the relationship and shit, and what I mean, everybody done cut off their James they was talking to. That's another thing people don't understand. When you first meet and start dating somebody, of course they gonna have other James that they talking to, but they gonna naturally fall off if you know what I'm saying, y'all rocking with each other.
Hmm.
It should. It should be nothing but be like, okay, I'm really feeling him. So they gotta go. Period. And for him to be like, shit, I'm really feeling him, but this trick gotta go. Cause this other bitch, she gotta go. So now we both just us, and you just build from there. So I can't really say, who cheat more than women. It depends on the person and what they trying to do. Then when they get with somebody, when they sit down and tell each other, look, this is what I'm trying to do. Is you riding or is you hiding? What you doing? He say yeah, she say yeah, and then they actually do it. So it's really just for me. It's just like I don't know.
Hmm. What
I
you was
just
ready to
be
ask?
looking.
What you
I
was
just
ready to ask, bro?
now I was gonna say before she go. So y'all really think two people can't come together and build each other? Y'all think they already got to be built before they get to each other?
not completely, but
Yeah.
partially. Yeah,
I think you
and
have to
not
have
even financially.
I think
Not even financially. I'm sorry. Go
no,
ahead. I'm sorry.
I think you have to I think they have to both have an understanding that they both need work. Because you got some people, bro, who are narcissistic, who don't even recognize that they need work or that they have
Mhm.
issues and
You're
problems that need to be fixed.
absolutely right.
And if you're dealing with somebody who don't know that, hey, you're not perfect and you got some stuff that you need to address, they're gonna burn you out. They're gonna burn you out.
You could burn your damn self out.
Yeah, from trying to help so much.
Mm.
And you the one that need help too. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it take you for the person, man or woman, to self evaluate and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when you fucking and you fuck around and get her pregnant or whatever,
It's over.
if you ain't even did all that, now shit getting even worse. That's why it seems like when people have kids, shit go even worse. Because when you have a baby, that shit adds extra
Mm-hmm.
stress. So if you ain't strong and already, what you say, babe? Laid the what? What you be saying? Laid the foundation.
Ooh,
If you
okay.
ain't already laid the
Okay.
foundation,
Okay, black man.
you know what I'm saying? You fucked. The house gonna crumble because you added to a weak ass foundation from the
Hey,
beginning.
I gotta say this. Hold on. What's your name? What's your hand? Like, what would you like to be called?
Miss White Jones,
Miss White
but Zip. Everybody
Jones?
call me Zip.
Zip.
Yeah, it's a Scorpio. Mm-hmm.
Zip. You have knowledge of self, and I can tell by the things you're saying. You got knowledge of self, and with that, that's what a lot of people lack, man. Knowledge of self, of oneself, man. That will set you back or either take you. It either can set you back or take you places. One of the two. One of the
Mm-hmm.
two,
I
man.
agree. You
Not
ain't
having
you ain't
knowledge of
saying
self is so
nothing wrong.
important. Of who you are, what you lack, what you need. That's
But with
important.
that being said, though, back to the female and the male thing. With some of these females, I do see that they be on some like real shallow type shit. Like they be like, oh, I gotta have a man that's 6'3" and goddamn making this much and this, that, and the third. And I'm not saying you not even doing that, but most of them not even doing that. But then even if she is doing that, a real bitch gonna go see him for a past that he might be short. He might not be 6'3". He might be making 24K. But when you get with him, like I said, you gotta start from somewhere. If you I ain't gonna say you building it, but just being in your presence and being yourself and you knowing you making 200K a year, I mean, if he's trying to step, if he really fucking with you, he gonna do everything he can to do more from himself to get to your level.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, yeah,
and
man.
vice versa.
Yeah, man. It. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I think like when I look at a lot of relationships and how like a lot of females act, I think they are underestimating just how much of like the options that's out here
Hey,
for men
cousin.
versus women. Like
Right.
I look at it
What
like
you mean
this.
by
All
options?
right, like a man could go out here today and have a replacement, right? But
Mm.
it's not that simple for a woman
Mm.
finding a good man.
You mean a replacement like another person, like
A
a
good man,
replacement?
a good man that's
Oh
willing
yeah,
to
bitch
put up with stuff.
be picking the weirdest dudes. Like
Listen,
you at least gotta style the nigga that run a nigga background when
listen.
you first get with
I'm gonna
him.
tell y'all.
Go over Junior.
I'm gonna give y'all
If you
females
ain't
some advice.
feeling it, keep it
I'm gonna give
pushing.
y'all females some advice, right? That man you with that get on your nerves, that you can't stand, and you give him a hard time. That man is gonna be one of the only men that put up with your shit. He only putting up with your shit because he really love you and care about you.
Preach,
Now,
preach.
when
So
you
you gotta
get rid
recognize
of
that.
him, go outside and see how hard it is to get a man to put up with you, even back talking him once or twice.
Preach, and it's vice
He's
versa.
only
It's for
putting
both
up
parties.
with you because he love you. If he ain't love you, let me tell you, like when it comes to men, you could tell when a man care about you when he doesn't mind telling you the truth about yourself, checking you, telling you, hey man, that's stupid. Why would you do that? Nah, man, you shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't do that because this gonna just hurt you. Look, that ain't your friend right there. Because look, if that was your friend, she wouldn't be telling you this and that, that and this, and knowing you got stuff
And you
going
can't
on in your life.
take everything personally. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I was talking to a dude, he was like, "Man, that's stupid." Where I'm at now, even in the past, that would have been a red flag for me. Cause my husband don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I liked him. Even though he ain't come there. That's stupid. That's dumb. Like that's putting
See,
somebody down.
normally
Instead
when
of
a
being
man talks
like,
to you like that, it's because you never listen to him. That's normally when a man is when a man talks to you like that, it's because he knows that you never listen. It's gonna be a problem already, and he's irritated with you because he can never
yeah.
tell you nothing. That's when a man starts to tell you, man, why would you do that? That don't even make sense.
See how
Like
you left
that's
off
stupid. Like
stupid? I could
no,
take that.
you ain't let me finish. I was coming with it. I was coming with it. I just said it. Like, why would you do that? That's stupid. Like that's gonna mess up what you got going on right here. Like, you, you probably masculine and you probably give him a hard time with telling you something. You know what I'm saying? And it's hurting him to see you walk right into that trap that you about to walk into. But then
Uh-huh.
once you walk into the trap, now to he has to do his job and fix it for you. So you don't listen to him. Then when it backfires, he has to be the one that pick you up and fix it. Look at what you are expecting that man to do. He has to do
Right.
damage control once you don't listen to him. And it hurts
True.
him to see you go through that. He's not
Yeah, and it's
mean. He's not trying to
demasculining.
control you.
It's demasculining or whatever the word is. Demasculating.
Emasculating. Yeah, it's emasculating.
What I said,
Mhm. It's
demasculinity.
all right. It's
Yeah,
all right.
that was crazy.
Yeah, it's all right.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
yeah, it's
you done gave him too
demasculating.
much game already. It's all right.
It's demasculating because I mean it is like dang, she don't even
Mm-hmm.
take consideration, listen, you know what I'm saying? She thinks she know everything. And vice versa for a woman, if a man come there thinking he know every damn thing and he ain't listening to her, it ain't demasculating, but it's like a brush off. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like he ain't listen like damn, he just brushing me off, keep doing the same stupid ass shit, and then it becomes resentment.
Yeah.
Like, why am I with this nigga? Like he ain't even
Now
helping
y'all
them doing
ops.
the same
Now y'all
shit.
ops.
And shit start to fall apart. That's why you gotta communicate and just put it out there. Like, look, hey, you doing this, and I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting fed up, and I don't want to get fed up with you.
But see,
Mm-hmm.
if a person wasn't raised right, man, regardless of what, man, it's not gonna go right. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I
That's why you
think
gotta separate. People gotta separate themselves from where they came from. The Bible say
Uh-oh.
that
yeah,
yeah.
I'm
What
ready
the
for that
Bible
one.
say? The Bible says something about the child. This about church though. So you raised up in a certain church or whatever, but the Bible says something like the child gonna find his own. It's okay for you to go to the same church you was always raised in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the scripture.
Mm-hmm. Like finding your
So
own way.
yeah, so back to what you saying, like you said, if you gotta, you know what I mean? I forgot, but yeah,
So it
that's because I
basically
don't know the
goes
Bible
back to people got to do the work on themselves at some point.
verse.
People need to
Yeah.
start doing more work on
And
themselves.
stop being so hard on other people. Like, it's okay to have a wall up. Everybody got a wall. Everybody been through stuff. And like I said, it took me three fucking years in the relationship before I even said, okay, I am loved.
Listen,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you real quick a situation that I had with a prior friend, right? So I had to come to I'm real protective, right? About the people that I care about. And I'm real knowledgeable. Like I got sense and I've been through a lot of stuff that taught me a lot of lessons and I was raised right. So certain stuff like I got a gift. Like I can read people, I can read situations. I look at things in layers. So I can see a situation situation, and where most people might just look at the front of the situation, I can go
Mhm.
10 layers through that whole situation
You got
and
a
give
360
myself different
perspective.
scenarios of that
Yeah.
situation and how it's gonna go. So, like when I would be trying to tell her something, I would be trying to tell her something from a perspective that she can't see.
Mhm.
But she can't see it because I don't went 10 layers through the situation.
Yeah. You got to
So
meet people where they are.
yeah, so I kept running into trouble with trying to save her from things, stop her from making situations. And then it became so hard to where I had to think about it. I'm like, you know what? What if what if you're just that gifted where you see things that not everybody can see? What if what,
That's when the
what if
resistance set in. Like,
what if
damn, and
her
she ain't
mind
even trying to be.
yeah, what if she's actually not being masculine? What if she just don't see what you see or think how you think?
That's where you got to make a decision. Like, is this
Yeah.
for me? And
I'm
that's
out.
everybody got
I'm
that
out.
right.
I'm out.
What?
You leaving?
Nah, in that situation, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you got to make a
Exactly.
business decision. Oh, are
You
you
got
willing
to.
to just sit there and watch somebody self-destruct?
And inevitably destruct you.
Yeah, because that's what ended up happening.
That's
You
what's
end
gonna
up,
happen.
ooh, that's fire. Yep,
That's what's gonna happen.
because it's going to affect you too. Just watching
Mm-hmm.
it, just being around it.
That's why you gotta like start with yourself to know, yeah, I do love myself. That's why I can't blame some females when niggas do just be doing shit and they're like, no, I can't put up with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I would try, girl, you know what I'm saying? But if you really just know that it's something, that's what I tell my single friends. I'm like, as far as being married, if you would have do, you feeling him, y'all been dating or whatever, he gonna do shit. But you gotta ask yourself, like, can I put up with this for the rest of my life type shit.
You can
All
put
right. Do you
up with
think?
him cheating one time?
Yeah, me not knowing about it.
Of
Yeah.
course, if you don't know.
Do you think? Do you think women in relationships should take advice from their female friends who aren't?
No. And I'm gonna tell you, me and my grandma was just talking about this earlier. She told me a long time ago because I got this one friend or whatever, and she you know what I'm saying? She like to do that type of shit. Well, I'm not gonna say no because I got about 5 friends and two of them they different.
Hold on. Do your man? Do
One
your
of
man? Do your man like all your friends?
he don't like one of them, but he love the other one, and
Yeah.
both
It's
of
always
them
that one
single.
that men can't stand. It's always that
Both
one.
of them single, and the reason, and I believe, like you said, they both come with it. Try to say advice, but the one that he like, I noticed the advice she give is always
It's
on
not
some shit like
biased.
yeah, it ain't biased. It don't come with no malice. It be like, yeah, I love you and my brother-in-law, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, Zip, you wrong. Oh damn, yeah, my bro gotta tighten up, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But the other one just be on some shit like, oh, you should do this, you do this, or making like these rash comments. And in my head, I'm like, but bitch, what you be doing is fucking retarded. You be moving retarded as fuck. So like I said, nah, you don't take you. I'm not gonna say don't take relationship from your single friends, but it's the person
Yeah.
Yeah.
and what they do with their life, but you speaking on shit. I ain't gonna say you ain't got no idea about because you been through shit too. You know what I mean? But from what I'm seeing from my perspective is I don't want no advice from you. Cause you that shit what you talking about and get your ass nowhere.
Mm.
You ain't nowhere right now.
See, because
You know what
you
I'm
got
saying?
you got a lot of you got some women who will know that it ain't wise to take that advice, but because they're angry at the moment or because that friend is fueling their fire that they have, they'll take that
One of
advice.
them will fuel the fire in a negative way, but the other one will fuel the fire from a love position, and it end up, making me look at myself, what I'm doing. It
Mm,
guide me a different way. The other way, if I was to listen to her, I'd be in the fucking streets right
mm,
right now,
mm.
doing some foul, fucked up, retarded shit. like she would. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that was fire, man. That was fire, man. Y'all, hey, y'all get Zip a round of applause, man. I ain't gonna
They
lie,
good.
man. Zip,
They
yeah, man. Zip came and spit some game on here. You understand me?
I just
Yeah.
be watching. I just be watching, and I just be like on some shit. Like, you know what? I'm ready to slide. I'm gonna go to the house, cause this shit ain't for me. So back to what you was saying, people gotta separate themselves from where they came from. You know what I'm saying? And self evaluate. Like, is this really what I want for my life? And understand that you can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Cause when you know what I'm saying, I'm not from like the projects or nothing. I'm from where I'm from, out the county, but I lived in Jackson Ward for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and when I got there, I'm looking around like no disrespecting nobody because I loved my neighbors. I stayed to myself or whatever, but I loved my block.
Yeah.
And goddamn, but I'm looking around like, is this what I want to do with myself?
Yeah.
And then I'm hearing people talking, especially black people, like, oh, the white person, they getting this because it was handed to them or they get a pass. We all know they be getting passes. We know that. And we know they up 200 years on us for the most part. They up 200 years. They had us enslaved, but it was up to me to be like, you know what, I got to put in that work, because how I look at it is like American, it ain't the land opportunity, but everybody come out the vagina or the C-section the same way, and I feel like at this point we all got the same opportunity to do it's your life. You write the story. We all got the same opportunity. So if you don't keep sitting around talk about, oh, look at him, he driving the Benz, white dude, he probably got it from his grandma. Maybe he did,
Yeah.
but my grandma ain't giving me no Benz, so I'm just finna go get one.
Oh,
I'm finna do what I gotta do to get that.
yeah, I'm
And
saying, look at
then
that, man.
And then once you do get to them type of levels, you'll actually start noticing. Like me, I actually started noticing because I work around so many different people
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I started noticing they be having to put in work too. Yeah, their
I think
grandma
it's
might have
because of
left.
what I think it's because of what they were introduced to. I think it was their environment, the things they were introduced to, and because all right, like myself, I was always a bright person. I was always different, right? I always knew I wanted more, but my environment made it so tough because I didn't know how to get anywhere that I wanted to go.
And nobody
I
else
didn't have any
around you
influence.
didn't either.
Yeah, it's like there
Probably,
was
right?
nothing feeding me with the things that I wanted in my life. I didn't know where to go. I had no escape. You know, I
That's why
know
you got
I
to be
wanted
relentless,
more, but
straight
when I look
relentless
around,
on
it's
it.
like, where do I start? Who do I go to for help? Where can I go to see? I had no direction. And I
Mm-hmm.
think environment and the way you was raised plays a big toll on where you go in life.
I
It can
think
And
be
it's
you
just in
easy or
some
you
hard.
people.
can't give up.
It's just in
You
Yeah.
some
can't give
people
up.
though.
You said what?
I think it's just in some people. Some people just
But
got
it can be in you. It can be in you and you still not be able to get where you want to
like
go.
So like
who did
Slim,
Harriet Tubman see before she tried to escape and free everybody?
Bro,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
different,
Like
bro. That's
Slim,
different, bro.
he could
That's
have gave
different. Come on,
up.
bro.
He could have gave up, but
Bro,
he
that's
didn't.
different.
He keep
The
going.
difference is
You know what I'm saying? So
Harriet
it's
Tubman
like
was willing to die.
Yeah, he was
To
willing to
not
die.
to this was like a life or death situation,
Who
bro.
put that in their mind to think like that though?
Bruh. So you don't think that they knew slaves were escaping?
slaves is what
Escaping.
the white people
No,
knew. Yeah, they knew.
Harriet Tubman. She knew that it was a possibility, and that kept her
That
dreaming.
motivated her.
That kept her motivated. Yeah,
So
but
who put it
but
in her mind? What he's
but
saying
Harriet,
is, if she put it in her mind to go and be relentless and be willing to die, she
yeah.
wanted that.
And what
Like
I'm
my
saying,
husband told me, and everybody ain't got the same drive. That's one of the first things he
Yeah,
said to me
yeah.
when we got together. Everybody ain't got the same drive as you.
If it was easy, everybody will be doing it.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You can have drive and it still be next to impossible to make it. You can
And then
have
when
drive
you
and it
right though, 'cause
still would be next to impossible to make it. Everything has to line up a certain way. You can't just have drive and say and think that you gonna make it. Cause you'll get stuck. You'll get stuck.
you can't give up.
No, you can't give
It's
up
trying to
because you know
earn.
if you give up, you already know what you got coming to you. Nothing.
It's
But
trying to earn. You can't
but
give up.
you
Some
can
people try one thing and then it's more than a different. It's more than one way to skin a cat. Some people are trying to be like, "Oh, I tried that, so I ain't gonna do it again." No, you got to keep going.
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna use one of your analogies. It's like, bro, it's just like the drug game, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's say you gotta do a street corner hustler. He nickel and diamond, right?
Mm-hmm.
He want more money. He motivated. He out there all day hustling, all into the wee hours of the morning hustling. That don't mean he gonna be the plug. Now, let's say he go outside his environment and meet a plug.
Right.
That plug is going to take you to different heights that you've never been. So
That
he
will
had
be
to
taking that risk.
drive the whole time, but it didn't all click until he got with that right person. And
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying about
you gotta
life.
cut yourself off.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
mean,
saying.
cut
That's what I'm saying
it
about
off.
life. Yeah, you can have drive, bro, but it takes more than that. You can be
You can't be
motivated,
scared.
but it takes
You can't
more
be
than that.
scared to be by yourself either.
You gotta meet the right people, bro, and be in the right places also. That's a huge part of success. Networking. Networking. So Harriet Tubman wouldn't have been who's Harriet Tubman if she wouldn't have been able to network and meet some of these people that sent her to this place, told her where to go over here, told her, hey, when you get there, ask for this person. And she needed that to become for us to even know her name now, bro.
People
Her
just gotta
That's true
networking
though.
people
made
gotta
her
want it
Harriet
though,
Tubman.
bro.
Her
People don't want
networking
it. You
made her
gotta
Harriet Tubman, bro.
you gotta
We wouldn't have known who
network.
Harriet Tubman was if she would have just escaped on her own.
So who fault it is they don't do that though? Who fault that is?
What you mean?
Them,
No, basically
them
what I'm
could
saying
stay
is, bro.
inside.
Basically what I'm not saying that you don't have to be motivated. What I'm saying is that's only a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
You you have to be able to get out of your environment to network.
And that's what she met the Quakers. People that was kind of like, man, she didn't know she was gonna meet the Quakers,
Yeah.
and it was white.
Yup.
But
Her motivation took
God,
her to the
you know what
first
I'm saying?
level.
God aligned that. And
Yeah.
she stumbled up on it.
Yup.
And when she stumbled up on it, she took the opportunity.
And that's all I'm saying. Yo, you gotta be motivated. You have to. Because you ain't even gonna be able to meet these people without being motivated, without taking these first steps.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be motivated, dog.
And listen, and then works without action too. Cause I get a lot of females that be like, "Oh, what you do or whatever," cause they know, you know what I'm saying, what I used to do. What you do. And at one point in time, I sit down and give them the whole game, this, that, and the third.
Wasting your
At
breath.
this at this point, when they ask, I be like, "Oh, you just gotta, take an exam and then call me. I help you," because bitches don't even do the first step. It's like they won't even do the first step. They be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." Well, that's on you. I'm gonna keep doing this,
You know why?
and you just
Because a
gonna
lot
keep.
lot of people don't want to put in the work, dog. Or a lot of people be so far down that they don't see no light at the end of that. They don't see no daylight.
Can I comment on the so far down and black
Go ahead.
men and how I see it? So one thing I will agree with black men be like, it's so hard for me to get up. I really believe that. At one point in time, I didn't. But I do believe that though, Slim, because for real, it's like what it's like even myself, but for some reason it seemed like the Commonwealth be like, oh my nigga. I don't know why, like, he gotta keep jumping through hurdles, hurdles, hurdles. Good thing I'm here and we working together, so we jumping through the hurdles and shit, and we, good. But it do seem like they be jumping through hurdles, and then, once you get in the hole, it's hard to get out. But then people make decisions to make the hole even deeper. Then they do something else stupid, even deep, 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 and you got so much shit you got to do to get out the hole. And like you said, people don't be wanting to put in the work, then they give up. And next thing you know, they just complacent
Mm-hmm.
and just it's
They
whatever. Like
complacent and they looking for that one thing that jump that get them out that big ass
and
hole that they in,
it
and it don't
ain't
work
hard
like
because
that.
it's them.
You
It's
gotta
them,
you
right?
gotta climb out that motherfucker one step at a time.
Yup.
But motherfuckers be so far in the hole that it
And
be
it
like, no,
never
I wanna take
ends.
one jump and be out this bitch.
Yeah, they be wanting instant money. That's why social media and stuff and people and scammers be getting scamming people, and they be thinking, oh, they look on the Instagram and this person popping ass, got on this and the third, and then they either get self,
Man, that's
they
propaganda.
damn, I
That's
can't do that.
propaganda, man. Instagram and stuff
Yeah,
is propaganda.
they like, oh, I can't do that. Or either they like, well, if I do this one thing, I'm gonna be big like them. You don't even know them people like that. You don't know even what they went through. Believe me, I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
they put in work to get there.
Yep.
They ain't
Mm-hmm.
just get
Yep.
lucky. Like some people might think Sexy Red just up and got lucky, but people who really follow her for at least a little while know that she had that song "Making Your Way Downtown" like 6 years before she came out with the Jump That Pop. In the meantime, she kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it. I don't know what the fuck she did, but then she did get a Jump That Pop. And
Mm-hmm.
then once it popped, she, got around the people that could show her, well, since you popping, this what you gotta do to keep popping. She like, oh, all right, shit, I ain't got nothing to lose. Let me listen. Now she keep popping or whatever. Now, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? She like, I would look at it like, you know what I'm saying? She playing off of people that's younger and stuff like that, but that's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Off of stupid shit sales, but I mean, you got to get your bag some way. Shit, everybody can't be smart.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I got a question. I want to bring up some more women too, because I got a question I want all the women to answer. And that, do you think that that it's normal for women to go through a whole phase? Like, do you think that's something that's made up so that it becomes more acceptable? Or do you
Um,
think that's really some true stuff?
I think it's some true stuff, and when you find it yourself. However, not everybody
I
goes
ain't going
through it.
for it. You know that,
Not
right? I done
everybody
agree
goes
with you
through it
now.
though.
I ain't going for it that that's normal.
Not everybody go through it though, but it do happen when people trying to find
Now
themselves and stuff
I
like
want to
that.
know.
And
I want to
you're
know if
young,
it's
and your
normal.
brain ain't developed. It's not normal.
Is it normal?
It's
Is it normal because it's just a way of life, or is it normal because women who wanted to jump on some jumps made it normal?
the second.
They made it normal. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
and then most people
That,
did it, so now it's just
yeah,
accepted. The term is just accepted. There's a place where people, most a lot of people can um
it made
turn
women
them.
feel comfortable with admitting it.
Yeah, but is you gonna keep doing that though?
Hmm.
That's on itself. Without is that what you gonna keep doing? That's how you gonna live the rest of your life? I mean, if you do, hey, rock out. But yeah,
Okay.
a smart bitch gonna be like, all right, I've been doing this. It's hurting me. I ain't even getting nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So let me switch it up.
I think I think that comes with most women looking for some type of love. I don't even think it's the fact that they just enjoyed it. I think that like most girls were looking for something in men, attention, acceptance, love. I think it was something that they were lacking
Yeah,
in their upbringing
right.
that drove them to that.
Or they just put out too early and the nigga swerved, hit it and left
Man,
it, and now it's on to
hell
the
no,
next
man.
one. And they did this.
You ain't gonna get to nigga number 8, 9, and 10 off of that. Off of, oh, he just hit it
They
and swerved.
They put out too early. The nigga ain't take him serious, so he gone. So it's the next one, and they did it again
Nah, man.
and again and again.
Nah.
That's how I
Ain't go.
feel.
I
It's
don't think that's how them
insanity.
situations was going. What you think, bro? You think that's how the situations was going, bro? You think they was
It's
smacking
insanity.
dudes the first night? And what you think, bro?
That's some that's some modern day female stuff, man.
Yeah. So what happened to our mothers and our grandmothers' whole phases?
Well,
Why that wasn't a thing back when before your generation came? Why was no whole phase before that?
because
Why
people
that want to
change.
turn?
People changed because prostitution back in the 1920s in Richmond was like a go-to. That was like a job, like for black people in Churchill and shit like that. Like that's all. Like for whatever
Prostitution
reason,
been around, gonna be around, and gonna
that's
stay
what I'm saying.
around.
Pussy sold, and they knew they had to put food on the
But
table, so that's what they
they
did.
ain't
But
even
then
doing it for money though.
that they dumb as
These whole
fuck.
phases that women speak about, most of them ain't even do it for money.
Oh yeah, they doing it for chicken
They just
nuggets
doing
and
it just to
chicken
do it.
wings
They
and
doing it to be cool, accepted, and to get some attention. It ain't got nothing to do with money on it, with most of them.
and that,
If I
that's
can
sad.
ask, if 10 women come up here, I can ask all 10, were you doing it for, were you getting paid to do it, or were you doing it for free? I guarantee you at least 9 of them or 8 of them gonna say, nah, I won't getting paid for it. Like they
So
look
let
down
me
on getting paid.
So let
How is
me
it that you
just
go
have
through
a
a whole
transparent
phase?
moment.
Hold on, how is it that you go through a whole phase, but you look down on women who get money for their horn? Women, a
They
lot
stupid.
of women
That's
look
that's
down on women
dumb.
who get paid for going through their whole phase. Like that makes them much better because they didn't get paid for it.
That's dumb. I mean, it's unfortunate. I don't know. They ain't meet the right bitch that was supposed to be their friend to put them on
Mm,
game. I'm gonna say that.
She ain't the right friend or bitch no way to be telling her to get paid for the pussy.
If you gonna do it, you might as well get paid. I mean, what the fuck?
Whoa,
What
I feel you
the
though.
fuck?
That's how lost they, bro. That's how lost the women are. That's how lost the women are now. Like a lot of women are, man.
Doing it for free sound crazy too though.
Yeah,
That's nasty work. Like that's real nasty
they
work.
think it's better to not get paid, have gotten paid for it. Like that make that like that differentiates the standard of women that they are. What? I don't get no money. I
Prostitution
don't
cool.
nigga. I ain't getting no money. Ain't no nigga give me no money for me. Oh, you did it
Prostitution
for
is
free, huh?
acceptable now.
Oh, you did it for free, huh?
Prostitution acceptable.
Well, you said something about a standard. I wouldn't say that they think it's a standard, but like I said, everybody develop at different times. Everybody, the world is full of many people. Everybody brains wired differently. Besides just men and women, everybody thinking their own way. So, I mean, some people just lost. I ain't saying they hopeless or nothing like that.
Nah,
I
they
don't wish
hopeless.
nobody
They
hopeless,
hopeless. They be hopeless.
but they be seeming real hopeless. You absolutely right. Like I don't know. That's why I just be like, damn. What she do?
Who else, bro? I can't see nobody, bro.
You okay,
But yeah, this was fire. This was a fire little segment right here.
baby man?
All right,
It's
Miss
crazy.
Zip. Miss
We
Zip, it's
thank
been real.
you, Miss Zip.
Okay, y'all have a nice night. I'm gonna keep on cooking.
Yeah, man. Have a good night.
All right, y'all too.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man.
I let y'all rock out. I ain't want to interfere. Y'all was rocking.
Yeah, man. So what? So what? What? Man, I want